I had just left New York. I was supposed to move to LA to take this venture capital job. And I was home in Canada with my family over the holidays. So that was like winter, 2020 into 2021. And I feel like because I was able to step out of the matrix, I was really able to like tune into my body. And I was starting the job remotely. I was in Canada and I had a lot of time alone. And I just felt this like contraction in my body. Like I didn't feel this joy and excitement that I wanted to have waking up. I was like starting my day on Zoom calls. When you start a new job, you want to be excited, right? I was starting dreading it all, like just dreading it.
Do you think it had to do with the fact that you were remote and in the pandemic, or was it way more than that?
Yeah, at the time I thought it might just have something to do with that, but then a couple days passed and that feeling was still there. And backtrack, I had this deep inner knowing that I wanted to pursue nutrition. Over the past 5 years, I would always tell myself, oh, I should do this nutrition course, or oh, I should do, and I always sort of like pushed it to the side. And then the voice just kept getting louder and louder and louder and louder to the point where I just had to listen. And at that time, January 2021, I felt super misaligned. I ended up having this really transformational coaching session with he calls himself a fear coach, and he really taught me that fear was paralyzing me. I was someone who felt like I always had to have control and know everything. And the fear of the unknown, of what that other career would look like, the unknown of that just completely paralyzed me from taking action. And he sort of taught me to use fear as a compass and said, no, because you're fearful of it, this is the direction that you should go. Run towards it. And I also realized through that session that I was living for everyone else's expectations of me, and I wasn't living for myself. So unknowingly, I think I had a lot of pressure from different people in my life. I was always the person who got straight A students, was on every sports team, was the lead of every school play. And from a very young age, I felt this pressure to live up to people's expectations of me. And so when I really unraveled from all of that and realized that these people in my life actually just wanted me to be happy, they felt bad. They didn't know that they were putting all this pressure on me. Then the answer was so clear, because deep down, all I wanted was to make an impact in the world and help people live happier, healthier, more meaningful lives. Just like my life had been transformed, I wanted to transform other people's lives. And
what was the name of the fear coach?
His name's Ben Harris.
Okay, we'll link to that in the show notes.
Yeah, he's cool. It was just one session. It was very serendipitous. Like a spot opened up on like January 3rd or something, and it was just like it was meant for me. Mm-hmm. And I think deep down, he really helped me come to that conclusion and take the step. But I think deep down, I really, knew that I had to take that leap. So woke up and quit.